Welcome back to the program. Lou and Michelle here. And we're here to talk about a program that is most interesting, that is more than simply a junior golf program.
That's right.
Michelle?
Jamie Auld is here to join us. He's the director of the First Tee Central Iowa. Thank you for joining us here this morning. I know you've been in before to talk about, but for those who maybe missed that segment, tell us just what First Tee Central Iowa is.
Yeah, so we're a 501c3 nonprofit youth development organization. And what we do is we teach life skills and healthy habits to kids through the game of golf. So we're reaching kids ages 7 to 18, and we use golf as the platform to teach them things such as honesty, integrity, sportsmanship, perseverance, judgment, respect, things like that that you should be using in everyday life.
How long have you guys been around?
We've been around for 13 years now.
Wow.
And so we're just trying to make everybody aware that we're here, who we are, what we do, and it's an important thing that we're providing the kids.
And since the program started, what's some of the feedback you're getting from those participants? So let's start there that have been in the program.
Overwhelmingly great feedback. We did performed a survey last year at the end of the year with the parents and the kids, and the feedback we got was phenomenal. Just things like parents saying, my kids learn so much more than just golf. They love getting up at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. It's earlier than going to school, but they love getting up. Things like that, they're saying things like their daughter has been excited to help other people now. Just things like that where you can see it positively impacting their everyday life.
And so this is for boys and girls.
And then, so are they learning these things that kind of go beyond the game of golf through playing golf, or do you guys have other programs and things that you're doing throughout the year as well, in addition to the golfing?
Yep, the golfing piece is the main part where they're learning this, but we do have other programs. Just for instance, so like judgment. If judgment's the thing that we're talking about that day, it's about choosing the right club. But we're also tying that back into, if you choose the wrong club, what's going to happen? There's an outcome for every decision you make. So we tie that back into the decisions they make at school, the decisions they make at home, or wherever they are. There's going to be an outcome from that decision. So what decision you make, there's going to be that outcome.
That's a very interesting concept.
So, and it's a seamless approach. So they don't realize what they're learning, but they learn it, and it sticks into their mind on when they make decisions.
One of the things you mentioned when you first talked about some of the lessons that were going to be learned, you mentioned honesty. And for those people that golf, when you end up going in, you hole out, you say, what'd you get? Put me down for a 4. But that's one of the lessons that you really have to say. You really have to be upfront and tell everybody what the realistic score is, right?
Correct. Yep. And we tie that back into things like putting your hand in the cookie jar when you're not supposed to. When mom and dad tell you you're not. Integrity. They tell you not to grab that snack, and they go outside and do some yard work, and then do you go get that snack because they're not around, they're not watching? And it really impacts the kids, and they understand it. They get it.
And have you heard from them saying, "Hey, I learned how to be honest when I'm playing golf, and I translated that into my everyday life"?
Correct. It's a lot of the feedback we received is they're becoming better kids because of what we're doing on the golf course.
Talk about the number of youth that you guys are serving.
We serve over 10,000 youth.
10,000
annually, each year, over 10,000. We're in 20 different elementary schools within the community here. We have a drive program, which is in the YMCAs, and we're trying to get into more of those YMCAs and local community centers. We have a girls golf program, which we serve 80 active girls. So we have four or five different elements to the First Tee that we can really reach these kids and impact them.
Now, when is the program offered?
So our summer program starts in June, and we run through the summer months, June, July, and August. Our NSP program is during the schools, obviously, because it's implemented through the physical education classes. Our drive program is all year long, depending on when the YMCA has their schedule and can schedule those golf classes. And then our girls golf is mainly during the fall, winter, and spring months.
Talk about your program that ties in with the schools and the physical education program. Is that something that's available to all schools, or kind of how does that work?
It is available to all schools. So the 20 elementary schools that we do work with, the physical education teacher has to be on board. The principal has to be on board with it, and they have to agree to implement it like it's supposed to be implemented.
Okay, that's what you mean by being on board?
Yep, correct. So they have to sign an agreement, They have to go through an online training, and then they get a bag of equipment that they can utilize for 50 kids or so at one time. So during their class, instead of teaching racquetball or soccer or something like that, they teach golf. It's oversized plastic equipment, very rigid, and they hit the Velcro targets. They putt the Velcro targets, they hit the Velcro targets, and also within that curriculum, they teach the life skills piece too, but it's not as in-depth as what we do during the summer program.
Wow, that's
so if other schools do
yeah.
want to make this part of their, which I would imagine they're always looking for things of this nature.
We would love to be in every elementary school in central Iowa.
Now, are you equipped to be in every elementary school?
We'll work on it.
We will be, right?
You will be.
It's fairly pricey, so you know, as a nonprofit, that's one of the things we're always looking at is you know, raising as much money as we can so we can buy equipment like that for each one of those schools.
Okay, and that's what we're talking about here today too, is because you have something coming up to help you raise some funds for that. Tell everybody what's happening.
Yep, January 30th, a night at Noce featuring Damon Dotson. It's going to be an exciting night. It's not golf related, which we try and get away from that a little bit, but all the funds do benefit our programs throughout the year. It's basically you're coming down to Noce, you're having a fun evening with your significant other, friends, whatever, hanging out. It's a social evening. Again, not golf related, but just a great way to enjoy the evening.
And Damon's a riot too. We know him
Damon's
from
that's a great
his
show.
experience here on the program too. So do you have any idea how much money we're looking to raise coming up? It's a week from Thursday is what we're talking about.
It's a week from Thursday. We don't have a specific goal amount that we're looking for. We're looking to get over 100 people there is what we'd love to have. Right now we have 81, I believe, signed up to attend. We're having things like fresh shrimp, chicken wings, meatballs, fresh veggies, fresh fruit, obviously some cocktails involved.
Of course.
Just a great spread of food and entertainment.
All right, now if there are some schools that are watching us right now and they're saying that sounds like a really interesting program, and I think maybe I want to get my school involved in this. How long of a process is it to get the school involved?
It takes a meeting with me, a 20-minute meeting or so. We can have them signed up and ready to go within 30 days.
Okay.
Oh, wonderful.
That's a great idea.
Now, for the event that you're having down there at Noce, do you need to make reservations, ticket prices? What's all of that information?
Yes, they can go to our website, thefirstteecentraliowa.org, and learn about more information there. Ticket prices are $100 per ticket, or they can reserve a table of 8 for $600.
Wow. I know you mentioned a bag of goodies goes to the schools that sign up and participate in this program. What is a bag of those goodies, a bag of that equipment set you back, just to give people an idea?
It's roughly $3,000.
$3,000. So we need to raise a lot of money. I think we can do that.
Yep, that would be awesome. Okay. It's a one-time expense, so that's the positive side of it. But it does a lot of great good.
100 people at Noce on the 30th that sounds like an easy task, and you're very close already. So
yep, we're getting there.
If you're interested in helping out, it'd be a good time to go down there and enjoy some great music and help out a great cause.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
Very much success. All right.
Yes,